If Justin Timberlake and Daft Punk had a baby, it would be 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. G'day guys, and welcome to this lesson. Now there's a 4-bar groove that we're going to play for most of the song. There's 2 versions of stops, and there's a bridge that's a little bit tricky, but I'll do my best to break it down for you. Hopefully you can learn the whole thing, and then you'll be up and playing in no time. Let's get on the kit and check it out. The first percussive element before the main groove comes in is actually a low record scratch, but I think if we play kick drums with a snare at the end of the bar, then that's really going to reinforce that sound and make it sound super cool. Very straightforward, it sounds like this. And now let me show you the groove that you're going to use for pretty much the entire song. As I said, it's 4 bars, but it's pretty repetitive. So once you have bar 1 and 2 down, then the rest should fall into place really easily. Let me show you how it goes. After those 16th note hi-hats, I can hear another hi-hat with the snare drum, but you could definitely leave that out because it will make it a lot easier if you just go right, left, snare, instead of right, left together. That's a little bit more of a tongue twister in terms of your hands. Anyway, that is the groove, and you're going to play that over and over again throughout the entire song. Then let's look at the other stop, which is super straightforward. We've got a sizzle hi-hat and kick drum on beat 1, beat 3, and beat 4. How easy is that? And so between that record scratch stop that we play on the kick drum with the snare drum and those sizzle hi-hats, those are the 2 stops that you'll need to play in between the main groove throughout the entire song. The only other thing we need to look at really is the bridge, and this was a little bit tricky. There's a couple of quick hi-hats, and it's like a halftime groove, but the kick drum never plays on beat 1, so it kind of gives it this really spacey kind of vibe. Anyway, it comes in on beat 3, so let me break it down for you slowly. In the second 4 bars of the bridge, there's probably the trickiest bar in the entire song, just because there's some electronic drum sounds in there, which, probably didn't get played on the recording, but I think you can just sneak them in there and keep that halftime groove going as well. So let me break down the second 4 bars, and then maybe we'll come back and look at that tricky bar again. So those toms by themselves. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then all together slowly once more. So hopefully you can grab that tom bit, but if you can't, just leave them out because it'll make that groove heaps easier, and then you'll still be able to get through the bridge. We go back into our main groove again, and then in the last 8 bars, I can hear an offbeat sound, which I think is probably in a go-go bell, but if we play that up on the ride cymbal, it will sound really cool. Now, once again, this is one of those challenges that you don't have to do, but sometimes when I hear stuff in a song, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I could play that on an acoustic kit. So for this, we'll be playing the offbeat pattern with the right hand, and then moving the right hand over to the snare drum, and then trying to play the rest of the groove with the left hand, and obviously with the kick drum as well. So all together, that will sound like this. And there we go, that is how you play 24 Karat Magic by Bruno Mars. It is a really funky track, and I hope that you have a lot of fun playing along to it, because I know that I definitely did. Good luck with any of the tricky sections, but I'm sure you'll be able to get it up and running in no time. So happy practicing, guys, and I'll see you soon at the next lesson.